Hi everybody, glad to be here, glad to have you with me. Got our incense going here, good intention, prayed over it. Everything we do, we should have good intention, pray over everything. Because we can do everything with purpose. So, let's get a message for you. It's either going to be very specific or very general. So let's see what comes out. Hope everyone's doing well. New moon energy here. So let's see what kind of new things are coming in. There could be endings going on with you or around you. You could be seeing 1010. I've been seeing 1010. I just saw 606 looking up at the time. And we know that with endings come new beginnings. So let's see what's going on this time around. Great, now I see a stink bug. Oh, I should have took that. It'll come out if it needs to though. What does collective need to know? If I have a choice, I say let's get a very specific story. Okay, so you could be sitting back right now, relaxing, taking the pressure off, or at least trying to. Yeah, somebody could actually smoke cigars. Maybe you don't need really advice at this time. Not taking too much advice. You could have just had to implement a whole bunch of lessons, so it's a time for, cornucopia with fork in the road, 11 and 13. So you could also be seeing 11, 11, 10s and 11s. Did I say 3s? I should have. I was thinking about it. Yeah. So you have a decision here. You're coming up on this fork in the road moment. Getting ready to make a decision. Which way to go. Taking a new direction. A lap or a lapse in something. And also a leap. Lapse. Okay. Keep going. That dang stink bug. I gotta let it out the window. Yeah, it's not. This is very. Things are smoothing out right now. I don't feel a strong energy this time around. Yeah, patience with balance. What did I just say? Patience and balance. Yeah. Things balancing out right now. So just slowing things down right now, chilling out. Yeah. Somebody definitely does smoke. In your free time or your off time. It's not a smoking because you're stressed, it's a smoking because you're just relaxing. With new life and imagine and soulmate. Yeah, new life, imagine, soulmate. You're wanting to manifest this soulmate, calling in a soulmate here. What is it? Oh my gosh, I gotta let it out right now. I have to let it out right now. Oh my gosh. Come on, you wanna go outside? Oh! Hurry up. Go outside. Poor little bug. It's definitely a baby. Glad I didn't kill it though. Just gonna have to let it fly. You fly or you die. Welcome to the real world. Hold on to your dreams. Okay, I'm back. Let's see how this new life comes in. She looks like she's stretching after a rest. That's you. Yeah, wanting a new thing. This connection here. Even imagining what life would be like with a new soulmate, a new person here. Okay. Yeah, loyal heart. Door to personal healing and happiness. A new door with something committal and long term. You know, wanting this loyal connection. Right? Okay. Someone you can enjoy life with. Yeah, whoever I'm picking up on, it's like you kind of made it in every other area in your life. So that would be kind of like if you're at the Nine of Cups. Yeah, observer. So you're looking, waiting also. And look how they're looking up at the moon. So it's new moon energy now. Yeah, so this is what you're doing, just observing the moon as you should be. Every full moon and new moon should be observing. They should also be rest times. So it's what you're supposed to do. Every time, especially when it's new moon. But when it's new moon and full moon, observer will always come out for me in my own personal ones. Because yeah, that's the time when you're supposed to rest. And observe and reflect. Those are the real times you're supposed to do that. We're supposed to go according to the moon anyway. So, yeah, and that's what I've been led to do. You know, people with different beliefs and so on. Religion, there's different things that people observe, but that's the real deal right there. That's part of its whole purpose. So anyway, we had 35 and 34. Okay, so we have anxiety. All right, what's this anxiety about? Something. That was that soulmates card. Then it fell out in reverse. It fell on the floor. I picked it up in reverse. Okay. What's anxiety? The world and community, yeah. With that soulmates that fell in reverse, then we have community. 818. Could be seeing also. I've been seeing 8s as well. Yeah. So you could be having trust issues now, or also kind of worried about meeting new people, what it would bring. Because you've had to in your life cut people off. You had to release people. You've dealt with a lot of people and a lot of disappointments here. And while you want this committal relationship, there's also a bit of fear or worry around it. Also just about, because you could be older in age and you've been there, done that, you've been around, and you could also just be worried about even finding that person, you know, somebody that can be there. Even you might not even be feeling heavy into romance right now, but you just want, you know, somebody that could be like your best friend, somebody that you can count on, somebody who will be there. Yeah, especially if you're older in age, you're just wanting that stability, wanting that stability, just wanting that balance and somebody to just share your life with, and just, you know, that person you can sit in comfortable silence with, and everything's cool, everything's fine. Somebody you don't have to worry about trust at all. Like you don't have to worry about what they're doing, if they're going out and doing this. You're not looking for something for it to be fun. You're just looking for somebody to be there and somebody to share your life with. But also hold the same qualities that you value. Okay, what else? A leg up. Yeah, and you could have been used before also. Left out in the cold. There's some sort of abandonment too. Just feeling that you could have always been like a helper to someone or to some people. And it's like that's all you were. Or people might have just treated you like an ATM. We have 34 out here twice. But you want somebody that you actually feel connected to and feel a connection with. Okay. Yeah, daughter romance. So let's see, let's get this other deck here. Put these away. So let's see what's coming in here. Let's see what's going on. What's that song? I keep hearing it. I need someone to spend time with, to give and share all my love. Who is that by? That's like an indie kind of song. Is it Los Retros? It might even just be what it's called. I need someone to spend time with. Okay. Yeah. That's just the one thing that you're missing now. Is that one person. You don't even need a lot of people around you. You just want one person. 22. Yeah. Yeah. Single. You're single. Wanting movement, wanting to change with that. Yeah. Hey, you might need to go out and meet new people, especially for a masculine. But let's see. How is this? How can collective meet this person? I feel you don't appreciate me amplified. I want to get to know you. Because there might be somebody who's available. But, yeah, you definitely... I'm talking to somebody who felt used before, or somebody who just didn't appreciate your value, or just people in general, they didn't appreciate your value. And this is what you're worried about, especially if you are successful, I'm definitely picking up on somebody who has been able to make a lot of money. And so it's like, it's something that you can't hide. Not that you should or need to hide anything about you anyway, but it could make it harder, to find somebody who likes you for you. And so that's something that you're worried about. But I feel like you shouldn't have to worry about it. All you have to do is pay attention. But I do get too that you You just don't want to waste time. You don't want to have to keep going through different people to be able to find somebody, you know. But that's just what you gotta do. You gotta get to know people. You gotta vet them, or you gotta just spend time. You gotta pay attention. When somebody likes you, you'll know. When somebody's truly interested in you, you know. How do you know? Because you don't question it. If you ask, if you have to wonder, why does this person like me? Or is there anything else that this person likes about me besides my money, my success, what I do for them? Then you know the answer. But if you don't ask, you're like, wow, this person, you know, sees this about me, or we have this in common, or nobody appreciated this side of me before. That's how you know. But it does take time. We have, I know I hurt you and I regret it. All talk, no action. Yeah, you've got your time wasted before. And that's what you're not wanting that to happen again. All talk, no action. I'm a secret supporter with you're so fun or you're so funny. It's being able to enjoy the fun times together without expectation. Whoever is worth your time and worth investing into, you just have fun together. Effortlessly, it's not forced. Nothing about it is forced. And they support you through everything. It's not just outward support like, oh, you have this, that's impressive. It's, well, yeah, but they appreciate the small things. I think about you all the time. Somebody who's considerate. You know, they check up on you to see how you're doing, and they let you know that they're thinking about you too. There's signs, so there's definitely ways you can tell. Yeah, new love. And it feels different. It's a new feeling. Yeah. You're having to meet brand new people. A brand new person here. It's not gonna be somebody who you had a connection with in the past. This is somebody who, you know, and this could be somebody like you know of them. Possibly. Or it's somebody just you never even met before, but this is not somebody you already had an intimate relation with, or you already tried to have a relationship with them. Yeah, distance. Yeah, there could actually even just be somebody. Yeah, there could be distance between you and another person here, but there is somebody that has your interest. Somebody who's new. There's somebody you met that you didn't really build anything with, or you just didn't try, or, you know, you got separated. There's some distance here, but you guys didn't really pursue a connection together. Okay, so maybe you should go up to this person. I want you, but I want to change you also. Yeah, there were some things that needed to change first. Maybe some healing, some growth in between. Clarify that, please. Yeah, change. Had sex with others while with you. There were other people in the way of this connection, or other people that you were in connection to. And so you just didn't have a connection with this person. For some of you, or for somebody you worked with this person, this was a coworker, or you saw them at wherever you work. Yeah, that's what needed to change. There were some people that needed to get rid of first. You or them or both. But you were introduced to each other. True friend wanted to come out, but it didn't fully. Okay, what else? So what's next? Clairsalience, psychic smell. Okay, so that, to me, and I had to figure this out too, that smell could also be like a suspicion, smelling something out, trying to figure something out. I love your laugh. I love everything about you. Yeah, this is somebody you can have fun with. I could see somebody just passing somebody by in a hallway and you just share a quick little joke, or there's lots of banter back and forth. Yeah, there's no pressure here. Just got like choked up for a second. Yeah, a lapse in communication. Clairsentience, psychic feeling, gut feeling, physical sensations in the body, event, something about to happen in a place. So you could be picking up on something happening, the way your body feels. You could be having some symptoms here. Like when something comes up in your life or something is about to happen, you can feel it. I think you sense this person. You could both be sensing each other, actually. A place. Negative, nervous to come toward you. Yeah, but you're nervous to go toward this person. You know what I feel? You both, you and this person, feel each other. But at the same time, it's like you can feel that you're supposed to connect to each other, but at the same time, you both fear it. You both have been used before or underappreciated. Maybe in different ways, but you both have felt like the same pain. 3155. So nervous to come together. Here's this confusion here and anger. So if you're feeling this anger or irritation, so you could have a, what's it called? Is it low temper? No, you're like quick tempered right now. It's because of, there's a resistance here for this connection. So you've been confused as to why you've been feeling this way. That's why. Because there's a resistance to this connection. That's interesting. Yeah. And that goes hand in hand with this clairsentience. So if you've been feeling any physical pains, there's definitely something about the stomach or the heart, the chest. Even this anxiety. Could be having to go to the bathroom. And yeah. You could be having some inflammation too with this irritation. Inflammation in your body, and it's like your emotions are inflamed also. That's why, because there's this resistance. So what's some advice for collective to deal with that? Yeah, let go. There's a need to let go. Let go of this fear and the past pains from other people and situations. Yeah, because there's regret with past life soulmate. Past life soulmate, regret. We also have, you give me all the lovey-dovey feelings inside. So nervous, giggly, flirting, lighthearted, pure. On the regret, it's also shame, reminiscing. This person is your soulmate. So don't let the regrets from past people get in the way. This is your soulmate, and you know it because you can feel, or you have felt, this lighthearted, giggly, giddy kind of feeling with this person. That's cute. That's how you know. And you have fun together and it was effortless. That's who this person is. You already know who it is. You already know who it is, though. The person who piques your interest. Where are you? Update, waiting, watching. Are you expecting this person? You're waiting for some sort of change? What is this waiting? Or where are you? I watch you on YouTube. Watch you on YouTube. Oh, so yeah. This could be you getting readings too. Looking for an update, seeing what's going on here, what you're supposed to be doing. Or they're on YouTube. You're just my type. Do you notice me? I try to get your attention. Alright now. I'm not trying to see y'all in the comments now. I'm trying to be flirting with me now. Okay. But yeah, somebody's just your type. Trying to get attention here with investment. Putting in the effort. You want to know if they think about you too, or if you have their attention. I think they do. And then that's when you'll invest, put in the effort. But you want to know that they're also thinking about you. Okay, so what about the other person? Does the other person think about them? Do they love your character, personality? They like you? They do? Yeah. Okay, so they want to know what about their character or personality do they like? I think they think you're funny. Oh, that was the most high. Oh, that's good. I like that. Oh, that's very good. Ooh. This just might be your divine partner. Clarify the most high, please. They could see you as their partner. I'm with them, but I want you. I don't like you. So what I get with this is that there's actually other people who want this person, and they are actually doing the physical manifestations, taking the action to them, but they don't like them. They don't have their interest. They want you to take action toward them. That's the truth. Okay. All right, y'all. So, what needs to happen now for these two to come together? Okay, something fell in my lap. So, this is going to be something that's given to you or something. It could be information. We'll see in a second. But first we have residence. I did it once. I'll do it again. So there's that. Uninterested with creativity. Somebody having a lapse in creativity here. Productivity. Yeah, I feel like it's because you're meant to have this break. Get this clarity. Taking a step toward this connection. Yeah, so this is like you've had to hermit before, and now you're doing it again, taking a rest here, reflecting. going within. Yeah. What's this? I look into your potential love interests. I don't know where that one came from. Okay, I don't know how I feel about you right now. I try to copy you. Yeah, you're trying to get a feel for how they feel for you. Trying to see what they think. I want you to take more action. That's you for them. I feel like you don't hear me, listen. Yeah, feeling not paid attention to with hidden. That's secrets, that's ego, that's the moon. I turn down others for you. And that's what you don't know. I think you both are only interested in each other. Or you have only been interested in each other. I really feel like y'all both going through the same things, both feeling the same things. Seriously. That's what I feel. You both mirror each other. I wanted to say perfectly, and that's not even what I was going to say. You mirror each other perfectly. That's interesting. I look at your photos often. I flirt with you. I love you. I miss the moments we've shared with royalty, emperor, empress, good treatment, rare, uncommon. Can you see that one? That one's really light. Miss the moments we've shared. Yeah. So there's actually some stronger feelings. I don't know that I'm... For this I love you, I'm not sure what the depth of this is. Like, I'm not sure that it's, head over heels in love with somebody. But it's definitely genuine. There's genuine feelings here. And with I flirt with you, it's like you're flirting with the idea of them or really missing them. I'm gonna have to wrap this up. Yeah. So then that tells me that it's you. There's a stagnancy here because of this irritation and being unsure. But if you want this person, I get that there's that fear too, this worry. But I say go for it. You know, what's stopping you from... If you're wanting them to take more action, you're wanting them to notice you, make yourself known, make your presence known. If you feel like they don't hear you, they don't listen, they don't pay attention, it's probably because they don't really think that you're actually trying to pursue them. They probably don't know what you really want. You're trying to gauge them, but you're really resisting it, this connection. And that's why you feel so irritated, and that's why you feel on edge, and that's why you're smoking. So let's just get any last messages, words of advice for what's up next, and we'll close it out. I always sit here and think and say, I want to do a 20, 30-minute message, and that's it, and it always gets to around 40 minutes. It is what it is. Okay, rest and rejuvenation with anxiety and loyal heart. So, yeah, if you're taking this rest time, it could be necessary. Let those emotions and let these feelings pass through. Observe them, let them pass through. Probably after new moon. things will come together more. Yeah, 19, 18. What did I say? Two numbers I saw earlier. I think it was, I don't remember. I'm not going to make up two random numbers. But it was, the next number was a step down. Yeah, so you could be called to just take a step back for a moment. To clear out those feelings from the past people. What else is supposed to be achieved during this rest time? And when does it end? What completes this rest time? Okay, yeah, you getting balanced out. Once these feelings and these emotions pass by and you feel better, you feel more secure, that's when the time is going to come. I feel like it's definitely divine timing. Once you feel ready, you're going to feel ready, and then this connection will be able to come together. So, and these are both 35 also. So, with that being said, I hope this helps you, and I appreciate the likes, the subscribes. Thank you for joining the community. I'm very glad to have you here. Like I said, I really do mean it. Make sure you check the description, whatever, anything that you might need from me, it's there. If you're looking for it, it's probably because it doesn't exist. I know I took off my Instagram because just my community isn't on there. And it's just one of those things that I'm not meant to be there. So, nor do I like it. I don't like social media. I'm not on social media. This is where I'm at. So you can email me. You can get a reading and leave a comment too. Don't be shy. Y'all can speak too. But I know some of you're not going to want to for privacy readings. But privacy reasons, and that's perfectly fine. I appreciate you for being here either way. If you stuck around this long, I appreciate you. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.